My name is Jeffrey Davis. Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs, and we are again lining up one entrepreneur after another, and our next one is Gary Rayberg of ROI Corporation. Well, Gary, why don't you tell us what the return on that investment is?
Well, good morning, Jeff, and thanks for having me here. ROI Corporation is a company that helps people buy, sell, and value businesses. And we serve throughout New England. And the return on investment, hopefully, when we started it, was that I could make a living doing it. And so far, it's worked out pretty good, Jeff. In 1997, we owned an employee relocation company. And we were asked to help sell the business of the spouse of one of the folks we were relocating for a major corporation. That kind of wound its way up to my desk, and I said, sure, we can do that, and we did it. In addition to starting and selling 7 of my own over the years, and in 2005, we sold the employee relocation company, and we started doing this full time because we liked it more.
So is it just you and ROI?
No, we have a team. We actually have, it's a great question, Jeff. We have 2 divisions. We have a division that service Main Street businesses, things like liquor stores, convenience stores, gas stations, things like that. And then we have an M&A division that services what we call lower middle market businesses, which are businesses with a sale value of somewhere between $1 million and $20 million.
That's quite a range.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a range that's below what investment bankers typically are going to chase.
A lot of investment bankers will tell me under 15 million, don't even talk to me about it, Jeff.
Exactly. So there's a big niche there, folks, that need to be served, and that's really the niche that I focus on. As I'm president of the company, but I also have my own caseload.
In your model, you have to have so many deals in a year to have so many deals closed. There's a batting average.
Exactly.
So how many deals do you like to sort of take on in a year?
Well, that's a great question, and it really depends. I mean, I have folks.
Because not everything closes.
No, we close. Well, the great questions all over the place.
2 questions, I know.
Let me focus on the last one for a second, Jeff. We close about 60% of the deals that we do.
Really?
Right.
So you must pre-qualify quite strongly.
Well, you understand the business, because most people will say, why is it only 60%? The national average is 20%, and
right.
Some of our competitors do 2 or 3%. Yeah.
Right.
So with that kind of answers that question.
How did you develop your model? Was it something you were doing prior, or after you sold the placement business, you sort of decided this is what I want to go into, and you sort of worked it out, by yourself?
I'd sold several of my own, and I think I probably learned through those transactions what I shouldn't do in some ways, So when we started selling businesses for others, a lot of it is education. I'm a certified business intermediary. I'm a member of the International Business Brokers Association, the New England Business Brokers Association. I've been trained by the Institute of Business Appraisers. A lot of what we do is based on solid industry procedures and education. I'm a big believer in education for myself and my staff.
How do you deal with clients to make sure that sometimes, so that you're really helping them, even though they might not even understand the process? Do you have rules or a process that you apply?
Well, it's great. I mean, we certainly have a process that we apply that has steps in how we get to the point of closing a deal for a client. But I think in terms of trying to make the client comfortable, I think the big thing is most of the folks that work with me at ROI Corporation have owned their own businesses and sold it.
And how do you get your deals? Are you networking all over the place?
Oh, yeah. I mean, for one thing, we were on the radio here today, which is helpful, I think.
Right.
But I would say 60% of the deals that come into ROI Corporation come in from referrals. And the other 40% come through, marketing programs such as mailings, and also our internet presence at www.roibusinessbrokers.com.